Today I will show a representation of my lesson plan titled Play Planning, demonstrating modifications made for a student with special needs, specifically a child with cerebral palsy. Play planning is a preschool activity where students choose a designated center to play in. Each center is color coordinated to represent a room in a household. There is a bedroom, a living room, a bathroom, the garage, the kitchen, and the laundry room. There are certain activities in each designated area the child can choose to play. I will give them each the opportunity to pick a clothespin from a board that's a visual of all the activities that they can choose from. Time for instructions. During the first component of the lesson plan, each student will receive a piece of paper that looks like this. The instruction given is for the student to draw a picture of themselves performing the activity at the center that they choose, and then at the bottom part, together we will create a sentence that they will write describing what activity they've chose. It is strongly suggested that each child draw a picture with a prop so that we know exactly what they're doing in their center. Michael, my student with special needs, cerebral palsy, will need many modifications during this component of the activity because of his weakness in his fine motor skills. I will show you the modifications that we will use for Michael. Michael will require the use of a slant board. The slant board will provide Michael with stability and appropriate posture when he's using pencils or crayons to write for this activity. Michael chose the bedroom center. He told me that he will be folding a blanket. I provided a visual for Michael. He will also need a crayon that I have constructed a base for an easier grip for him to use in order to draw his picture. With a hand-over-hand approach and the Play-Doh grip, Michael was able to create a picture similar to mine using nonverbal communication from me to represent him in the center of the bedroom folding a blanket. The next part of the lesson plan includes writing. Michael will need modifications for this component of the lesson. Michael will be given a pencil that's a little bit larger than a typical writing utensil for a child his age. There are also multiple grips for the pencil that we could choose which is going to be best for Michael. I believe that this one might be the one that we're going to use today. We're going to put Michael's name at the top of the paper. I am going to write his name in highlighter in hopes that he'll be able to trace the name over what I have written. At the bottom part, the sentence, "I will fold the blankets," will be constructed with lines, individual lines for each word. And again, with a hand-over-hand technique, a teacher or a teacher's aide will help Michael write the words to form the sentence. I will fold the blanket. What do we need at the end of the sentence?
Period.
I will
Fold.
fold the
Blanket.
blanket. Great
Period.
work. Great work, Michael. Of this lesson is that the students will take their completed papers to the center that they have chose. They will place them in a folder by the center, and they will then have time to play with each other, to socialize, and use dramatic play in the center that they chose, doing the activity that they chose. I will walk around as well as the assistants and make sure that all children are playing appropriately and developing on their activity in their center. A one-to-one aide will be with Michael to help him in any other problem areas he may have during this activity.